Yeah, the far.
Eh,
Yeah, I am here once again with Mr. Emeka Hioma,
yes.
and don't worry, I will show you the background of the people when this place was like a forest, but today it is now a pond, a fish hub, just as he said then. So, Mr. Emeka, how do you feel?
Well, I feel excited and also we're also anticipating
Yeah,
for more and more expansion
yeah.
of the
So,
fish pond.
can you just tell us how far you've gone concerning the fish pond, the extent you have gone, the results you have achieved, and your expectations?
As you can view from what we are doing here, we've been able to hatch. We just hatched a female, and right now we're having close to 4,000 fingerlings, and just for one hashing. And we believe that with time, all these ponds will be filled up.
Wow.
So we are still expecting more. Of course, this year is already gone, but from next year, you'll not be able to recognize this farm again.
Wow, that is wonderful. And here with me is one of his co-laborer, Mr.
Daniel.
Mr. Daniel. I just got to know that he did fishery in the higher institution. Please, Mr. Daniel, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Busari Dolapo Daniel.
Yeah.
Um,
So, what are you doing now, sir?
I'm feeding the fingerlings.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So, how excited are you seeing yourself practicing your discipline or your profession as a fishery?
I'm very excited because um, what I learned in school I can now practicalize it.
Mm.
And one more thing, since I've been here, I've been learning again because learning does not stop in one place. Learning continues throughout life. I've been learning series of things even while in this farm.
Wow, that is great. And joyful do you feel partnering with Mr. Emeka Ihioma, who is one of the pioneer of this this farm?
I count myself very privileged to be a co-worker with Mr. Emeka
Yeah.
because though I have interest in farming, though, but he was one that really gave me the opportunity to come to this farm and start learning also.
Wow, that is great. I'm so excited seeing the results of what you guys have achieved. I am hopeful that before January, February, you guys will be, eating or reaping the fruit of your labor. I trust God will see you guys through. Eh?
Amen.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yeah. Can't you see me and my friends and my brothers? We are doing great. So be a farmer and you enjoy it. Thank you.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
The time I came, most
Yeah.
of these things they were not producing.
Wow.
The plantain and all that.
Wow. What do you now do to them that they are not producing? Were they were barren, so you not pray on them. And so, what was the secret of your? Yeah.
Well, I discovered that firstly they were dirty. They buried nylon and all those, so the plant itself they were not fully on the soil.
Wow. Wow.
So we have to dig and dig and dig out a lot of refuse
Hmm.
from all the old plantain um, stones so as to make the root have contact
Hmm.
with the soil.
Okay.
Yeah, another thing we did was we have to also treat them because some of them they were being attacked. They were being attacked by some pests and all that. So we have to treat the. In fact, when I came, most of them were dying. And I have to call the man and Mr. Colomba and say, all your plantain for 2 months, all of them will die.
Hmm.
to say, please, whatever you can do for them to survive, do it.
Wow, wow.
So I did what I did, and able to spray fertilizer, just this NPK on them. A lot of them are producing.
Wow.
And,
Can we see one of the examples of one that is
yes,
producing?
come and see one
Okay.
here.
Wow.
There is
Wow, this is great. Wow, 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 wow,
one.
wow.
This one is coming out.
Okay.
And just coming out there.
Wow. Wow.
There are very many on this side.
Mm.
Even, you can see far.
Wow.
There are others there.
There. Okay.
See them.
Wow. Wow.
Coming out. I say this one is coming out.
Wow.
And it's coming out already.
Oh.
So a lot of them like that. See another one here. So the woman has carried many of them.
Wow.
See another one.
Wow. Wow.
See another one there.
Wow.
See them.
Hmm.
They are coming out. There are some there.
Hmm.
That side, there are some there.
Wow.
Another one.
Hmm. Wow. That is great. Please, can we just take a look at your, what do you call it, your hatchery?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's there.
Let's see your hatchery.
Okay, let me get some of the hatchery stuff I use.
Okay.
Coming out.
Wow. This is your hatchery.
Yes.
What do you call
We
this?
call this Oviline.
Oviline. What is it meant for?
That is meant to inject the female so that
Okay.
they can release their egg.
Wow, wow, wow.
So this is what we use to inject. And just take, insert and
Yeah.
collect 0.5 ml of this.
Okay.
Then inject it
Wow.
to the female.
Wow.
Then leave it for about 10 to 12 hours.
Hmm.
So it will make the female willing to release the egg.
Wow. That is serious. So, like, how many? These are the fingerlings. So, what quantity or what number do you have here?
We can't really, because
Ascertain.
we've not counted this. It's
Okay.
the one we moved there
That you know.
that we counted, and the ones we moved there, they're just about 3 or 4.
Wow.
Just 3 we took that are much like that. So those ones, they are up to almost 2,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the ones here, I believe there will be more than the ones there.
Yes. Yes. Wow. As you can see, Mr. Daniel is feeding the fingerlings. So, Mr. Daniel, what do you call this food? What is the name for this food, and what is the content?
This is foreign feed,
Okay.
and the content, how contain protein, carbohydrate, vitamin, and minerals.
Okay. Okay. You say something is imported or foreign feed.
Yeah.
Is there? Do you have local feed for fingerlings?
Yeah, you can formulate feed for them if you want to, but I think it's not very advisable because the imported one, the people are vouched for it that it is very good. Though you can also feed them with Artemia, which is natural processed feed.
Okay.
Also, but that one is not readily available.
Okay.
And it's very expensive.
Produced or formulated here in Nigeria?
No, it's imported too. Yes.
So what can we use to formulate local feed for fish here in Nigeria?
They have we have different kind of ingredients that you can use. You can do it must contain the let me say the 5 classes of food.
Okay.
Which is protein, carbohydrates, minerals, vitamin,
okay,
and a little bit of fat.
Okay.
Oil. Because they need all that for their growth.
Okay.
But all those things, we have the material here in Nigeria, like the protein. You can get protein from fish,
Okay.
from blood meat. There's what they call blood meat. You can process the blood of animal that have been slaughtered and incorporate it in their feed that you want to produce.
Okay.
You can use maize, sorghum, millet, anything that is of carbohydrate. You can use.
So why can't you formulate it?
We don't have the
milling machine,
and pelleting machine.
Wow. So in what way do you want the government to come and assist you to achieve this goal so that imported fields will be out of the market, whereby the local field will take over?
And the way government can come in is if government can support some of these companies that are producing, because we have companies that are also producing this kind of feed.
Okay.
But they is locally made in Nigeria.
Okay.
If they can support them and help them to make their brand known or somehow.
Okay.
Because Nigerians, I don't know why, we don't believe in ourselves. We believe in imported material other than locally produced.
Okay. If you are to assess or to weigh the imported feeds, do you understand me, and the locally made feed, which one is more reliable to you can use to achieve a very good result?
The thing is, local feed is more reliable, but is expensive.
Okay.
It's expensive than the locally made feed.
Okay.
Yes.
So what you're talking?
The foreign feed is more expensive than the locally made.
Yes, the foreign feed is more expensive than the locally made this thing. So why are you not going for the locally made feed if it is cheap then?
Just like you asked.
Yeah.
We can't really
rely on but do you understand my question?
Yeah, now you see feed. It's not that one cannot formulate. There are a lot of people that are formulating feed. Understand? But there's what is called recommendation.
Yes.
And there is virtually no farm. You go to standard farms that if you want to ask them for feed that they used to ash and all that used to feed the fries and all that, they will definitely the names of feed they will mention to you are virtually foreign feed. Understand? It's only when the fishes are about maybe 3 months old that they can now be substituting with local feed to save costs.
Okay.
But at that initial state, most people use foreign feed. And because of, just like you said, the standard, the reliability,
Yeah.
most of them don't, not like they are desperate to make sales, they maintain the standard.
Okay.
Unlike we Nigerians that want to
Cut.
cut costs at
Okay.
every
Okay.
given point in time.
Okay. Now, if I may ask, sir, if you are being, let me say, maybe you're able to secure milling machine, am I correct? And what machine again? Pelleting machine. Any other machine?
Yes, there is extruder also.
Extruder.
Yes.
So if you're able to get these 3 machines, understand me? So are you trying to tell me that you, on your own, you can formulate feeds?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can.
So this machine, are they available in the market?
Yes,
Yes.
they are.
They're available.
Yeah, they are available.
So the price range, is it something affordable?
It's affordable. It depends on they are in various sizes.
Yes, they are in
anyway.
various sizes and
Yes.
capacity.
They are
Okay.
various sizes and capacity. So
Is it foreign made, the machine, or locally made?
they are foreign ones. They are ones that are locally fabricated.
Okay. Okay.
So,
So now, if you are to have these 3 machines, would that cut the cost by with the money you spend in buying feeds
yes,
from the
it will.
market?
Yes. yes.
Like how many percent?
We can't really
can't
say
tell.
there is a specific percent now, depending on the stage at which the stage of the feed at which the feed you are producing, because
Okay.
each of them has various percentage of ingredients to
Okay.
use,
Okay.
and this has where affect changes in cost.
Okay.
But then the summary is that it will be more cheaper
Okay.
when you produce,
So
especially when you are producing
Okay.
large.
Like now, I used to tell me that anybody that did maybe fishery just like you, or you did agricultural engineering, am I correct? You don't need any other extra knowledge or information for you to formulate feeds. Or is it something that you already know on how to go about it? Is there, do we need any professionalism?
If
formulate-
you have the knowledge already,
Yeah.
you don't need it. But if maybe just like we are now,
Yeah.
is an agri engineer,
Okay.
and me, I'm a fishery technologist.
Okay.
We already have this knowledge already. But if it's somebody that just came into it, just have the knowledge of raising fish, but does not have the knowledge of formulate, you have to go for the
Okay.
knowledge or training.
Okay. Okay. I think that is quite interesting.
Yeah,
That's quite interesting. You want to say something?
Yes, and one thing is that not you will keep learning.
Okay.
The fact that you know these ingredients, and doesn't mean that you just stick to what
Okay.
you know. You must be open
To other knowledge.
to other knowledge
Okay.
of some no two persons formulating this a feed may use the same formula.
Okay. There are different formulas
Yes.
to
This
formulate
one may
feed.
use this, while this one may prefer to
Use this, but they will still give the same results.
Well, it depends on what the person is wants to desire. What you after may not be what I'm after.
Okay.
Some people may be after, I just want the fish to be bigger,
Okay.
while some may be after the weight.
Okay.
While some may be after maybe fast growth.
Okay. Fast
Also,
growth.
yes, fast growth. And so these are various things
Okay.
that require various
Okay. So okay. Now I think
feed formulation.
you say something that I captured. Fast growth, and what I call it systematic growth. Do you have anything like that? Fast growth and systematic growth, in the sense that maybe the fish is growing accordingly. You are not using organic, in the sense that you force the fish that it will take that fish maybe 2 months
Yeah.
to be mature.
Yeah.
Under 1 month,
Yeah.
the fish is mature. Is there any hazard in such kind of farming.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Well, for the one of fish, although there are fish boosters and all that in the market that tends to aid a rapid growth in fish. But
In hygienic sense of it, is it?
In hygienic sense of it, you have to know what you are doing, what you are using, so that you don't end up, because you want to make fast gain,
Okay.
end up affecting the health of the consumers, because anything you give to them is definitely what will go into the body of the human being.
Yeah.
So these are the, although in doing that, you should not give them too excess of it. Like some of these medications, there is a period that they say that if so time you should stop feeding them with that. Maybe it's about the time they have to go to the market.
Yeah.
They give a specific, some will say in 5 days, some will say in 2 weeks, some will say in 1 month, depending on the product. You have to stop giving them that medication so that it doesn't affect the although what we do here,
Yes.
our focus is majorly on organic farms.
Okay.
In the sense that we want to try as much as possible to eliminate whatever external drugs or inorganic drugs we are giving to them. So that is why we keep
The standard.
Yes, we keep making sure that whatever we do is what is hygienic and will not affect the health of the consumer.
Thank you very much. Mr. Daniel, what do you have to say in regards to that?
Just like you have said,
Yeah.
is what they eat that the fish become. And just like he emphasized that whatever you give them is what goes into the body of the human being that consuming. That is, anything you give them have a residual effect on the fish, which could be harmful to the health of the person consuming the fish. So you have to be very careful and strict to what you give them. You don't just give them anything. Like some I've heard of people that some farm, I don't really know farm, but some people mentioned it that some people gave their fish dead birds, dead animal, and the fish will consume it. Since it's edible to them, they'll consume it. Anything you are giving them must not be harmful to human being consuming it.
Okay. Giving a fish dead animals or birds or reptiles, what is the implication?
It depend on
because we know that some animals feeds on they feed on dead stuffs. Understand me? And that may be their own way of feeding.
But
for fish, is it supposed to be?
Fish, they are though different fish are some fish are herbivorous, some fish are carnivorous, and while some fish are omnivorous. They take both plant and animal. But even if a fish is carnivorous now, it doesn't mean that you should give the fish a dead an animal, because you don't know what caused the death of that animal. That's one thing. You don't know if it's disease. That means you are also transferring the disease onto the fish, because there's what they call zoonotic disease. The disease that affects the animal can also have an effect on human beings. So you have to be careful on what you give them.
Like the type of fish you are, would I call it feeding? Understand? Can we say this one? Is this one carnivorous, omnivorous, or which one of various again? Did you mention?
The catfish are omnivorous.
Omnivorous, meaning that
they can take both plant and animal and feed generally. They can take. Yeah.
Okay, that is quite interesting. I think let's see how it goes. I wish you guys success, and we believe by this time next year your farm would have expanded more than this. Maybe you'll be looking for another place to expand your farm. Because with the vision you guys have, I don't think this place would be enough. What I'm saying, because you are doing it in a professional manner. Anything you are doing professionally, understand me? Unless you don't have passion for it, that thing will surely strive or make wave. So that's why anything you are doing, don't be looking at it in a smaller scale. Look at it in a bigger scale. So your investment should be a big one. Understand me? Use the eyes in less than a year. Understand? The world or Africa will know that farm exists. So you may not be surprised that this thing I'll push it online. There are some other platforms. Understand me? If it is channel television and that, they will view it also. They may even invite you guys to come over for interview. So from there, never can tell. Some microfinance bank or bank of industry and all that, they can come to your aid, and you never can tell. Things will start working as expected. So I wish you guys good luck. Mr. Daniel, my pleasure. Meeting you. Let me Van.
Thanks, sir.
Don't worry. You're welcome, man. Thank you very much. Thank you.